Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2017 United States Collegiate Athletic Association Division II Women's Basketball National Championship Selection Show. In the next several minutes, we will unveil the top teams in USCAA Division II Women's Basketball, their seed, and first round matchup. And now we begin our selections of women's Division II basketball with the top seed in the 2017 field. From Auburn, Maine, it's the Central Maine Community College Lady Mustangs. On the season, Central Maine is 30-1, undefeated in conference play, and first in the nation in points per game, field goals, field goal attempts, offensive rebounds, assists, and steals. The Mustangs are led by Brooke Reynolds with 14.5 points and 8 rebounds a game. Defensively, Arolina Gathers-Hairston averages over 10 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block per game. The second spot in the field is secured by Penn State Lehigh Valley with a record of 19-3 on the season, including just 1 loss in conference on the season, a disappointing result in the conference semifinals. The Lions will return to Uniontown anxious to put the conference tournament behind them, led by junior guard and former All-American Andrea Watkins, who averages 16.5 points per game. As a team, Lehigh Valley ranks first in the USCAA in opponents' field goal percentage, limiting opponents to 27.8% shooting on the season. After securing the PSUAC Conference Championship, Penn State Brandywine will take the number 3 seed in the USCAA Women's Division II Basketball National Championship Tournament. Finishing with a 21-7 record, including a 6-1 record over their last 7 games, the Lions will be led by freshman Nikki Velez, who scores 17.3 points per game and is one of the top shooters in the USCAA. Sophomore Brandy James, with totals of 10.5 points per game and 7.9 rebounds, is another player to watch for the Lions. From South Portland, Maine, the number 4 seed is Southern Maine Community College. The runner-up in the Yankee Small College Conference heads to Uniontown with a 23-4 record. The Seawolves are paced by Jennifer Conrad, averaging 13.6 points per game, and freshman guard Alicia Ruth, who is second in the USCAA in 3-point field goal percentage at 40.7%. As a team, Southern Maine is 6th in steals and 6th best in points allowed. With a record of 19-6, Penn State Hazleton checks in at number 5 in the field. The Lady Lions top the USCAA in free throws, are 5th in rebounds, and 5th in field goals per game. Hazleton is led by All-American point guard Mackenzie Prutzman with 17 points and over 3 steals per game. Stephanie Guevara cleans up on the board for the Lions, securing over 10 points per game on the season. Next up, with the 6th seed in the tournament field, from Buffalo, New York, it's Villa Maria College. At 13-8 on the season, the Lady Vikings are riding a 6-game winning streak to Uniontown. The team is top 5 in the USCAA in 8 different statistical categories, including points per game, 3-pointers per game, assists, and steals. Villa Maria has 2 players scoring over 20 points per game, Shaquana Owens and Armani Jordan. Owens is the leading scorer in the tournament with 23 points scored each game. Taking home the 7th spot in this year's field is Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. The Hudson Valley Intercollegiate Athletic Conference champion finishes the regular season with a 12-8 record. As efficient as any team in the tournament, the Panthers were 4th in the nation in assists per game and 6th in field goal percentage. Opposing teams will need to account for Albany junior center Danny Griffin, who returns to Uniontown after a season in which she averaged 18.1 points per game and 13.2 rebounds. The final spot in this year's USCAA Women's Division II Basketball National Championship field goes to From Lamont Furnace, Pennsylvania, it's the Penn State Fayette Roaring Lions. Senior forward Taylor Smith returns for the Lions after a season in which she was second in the USCAA in field goal percentage and fourth in rebounds per game with 12.4. Fellow senior Courtney Haynes averages 16.5 points per game to lead the Fayette offensive attack. Overall on the season, the Lions ranked second in the USCAA in field goal percentage. With the teams now decided, let's take a look at the first round matchups. Number 1, Central Maine Community College takes on number 8, Penn State Fayette. Number 4, Southern Maine Community College goes against number 5, Penn State Hazleton. Number 3, Penn State Brandywine is hoping to defeat number 6, Villa Maria College. And number 2, Penn State Lehigh Valley is taking on number 7, Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. Don't forget you can watch all games live online at basketball.theuscaa.com/live. An SD streaming option will be available for free with an HD upgrade costing only $7.95. The USCAA's basketball tournament website, basketball.theuscaa.com, is a one-stop shop for live stats, results, schedules, and all other items related to tournament play. Please make sure to follow the USCAA on social media, which will keep followers up to date on all the happenings from tournament play. Thank you for joining us for the 2017 USCAA Division II Women's Basketball Selection Show. We look forward to seeing you in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, February 28th through March 4th.